Good day, students. You are welcome to math class. Today, we'll be discussing simultaneous linear equations. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to solve simultaneous linear equations. What is simultaneous linear equations? Simultaneous linear equations are two or more equations that contain two or more unknown and must be solved at the same time. You solve it at the same time. The meaning of simultaneous mean you solve it at the same time. And when we talk about linear equation is the equation in which the highest power of the unknown is 1. There are three methods of solving simultaneous linear equation, which are elimination method, substitution method, and graphical method. But we are going to limit this class to elimination method and substitution method. What is elimination method? Elimination method is method of solving simultaneous linear equation by eliminating one of the unknown, either by addition or by subtraction. While substitution method is making one of the unknown subject of the formula. Now we are going into example. Example 1, using the elimination method. Don't forget, elimination method is to get rid of one of the variable and substitute it into the equation to get the second variable. Let's look at example 1. We are given x plus y is equal to 5 and 2x plus y is equal to 8. Let's call the first one equation 1. Then let's call the second one equation 2. Don't forget that elimination method is talking about adding or subtracting, that is addition or subtraction. Then when are you going to add and when are you going to subtract? You add the two equations together when the two signs in the middle are not the same. When the signs that is the two signs in the middle, when they are not the same, you add the two equations together. But when the two signs in the middle are the same, that is when you have plus plus and minus minus, you are going to subtract the two equations. When the signs are the same, you are going to subtract. When the signs are not the same, you are going to add. Like this one now, the signs are the same, which means that you are going to subtract the equations. Because of that, now you will now say equation 1 minus equation 2. And that will now give us s in equation 1 minus 2s in equation 2 will give us minus s. Then y minus y will give you 0. Then you go to the other side. 5 minus 8 will give you minus 3. From there now, when you divide both sides by negative, the value of s will be equal to 3. Then you substitute for the value of s in any of the two equations. Let us use equation 1. Then you now say put s is equal to 3 into equation 1. In equation 1, we have s plus y is equal to 5. From there now, s will be 3, and that will be 3 plus y. 3 plus y is equal to 5. From there, you collect like times. Then y is equals to 5 minus 3. And 5 minus 3 will give us 2. Therefore, the value of s and y, the value of s and y now will be s is 3, then y is 2. This is how to solve simultaneous linear equation using elimination method. Let us consider another example. X plus y is equals to 9, then x minus y is equals to 3. Let's call the first one equation 1. Now the second one equation 2. And don't forget that to for you to add the two equations together, they must have different signs in the middle. And for you to subtract the two equations, they must have the same sign in the middle. Now equation 1 and 2, they are having different signs. The first one is plus, the second one is minus. Because of that, you are going to add the two equations together. You now say add equation 1 and 2 together. Add equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 will have s, equation 2 will have s plus s will give us 2s, then plus y plus minus y will give us 0. The other side, 9 plus 3 will give us 12. Then you divide both sides by 2, that is the coefficient of s. You divide both sides by 2, then s will be equals to 12 divided by 2, and 12 divided by 2 will give us 6. The value of s is 6. Then you plug back the value of s into any of the two equations. You substitute for the value of s. Let's use equation 1. You say put s is equal to 6 into equation 1. And in equation 1, we have s plus y, and that will be 6 plus y is equal to 9. And from there, you collect like times. You carry 6 to the other side, and that y will be equals to y is equals to 9 minus 6. And 9 minus 6 will give us 3. Therefore, the value of s and y will be s is 6 when y is 3. This is what we call simultaneous equation using elimination method. Now let us go into substitution method. Substitution method is saying that you make one of the letters, one of the unknown subject of the formula, and you substitute in the second equation. Now let's call this one equation 1. Let's call this one equation 1. Let's call the second one equation 2. Equation 2. And to use substitution method, you make one of the unknown, one of the variable, or one of the letters subject of the formula. From equation 1 now, from equation 1, let us make s the subject of the formula. From there, s will be equals to 1 plus 2y. Then you substitute this in the second equation. Anywhere you see s in the second equation, you replace it with 1 plus 2y. Then in second equation now, 3s now will now be 3 into bracket 1 plus 2y, then minus y is equals to 14. Then you open the bracket. 3 times 1 will give you 3. 3 times 2y will give you 6y. Then minus y is equals to 14. From there, you collect the like times. 6y minus y will give us that should be 5y. Then you go to the other side, 14 that will be 14 minus 3, and 14 minus 3 will give us, and that will be 11. That will be 5y is equal to 11. And from there now, to get the value of y, you are going to divide both sides by 5. Therefore, y will be equals to 11 divided by 5. And 11 divided by 5 will give us 2.2. 2.2. And from there now, you will recall that we've already made s subject of the formula. That is, s is equal to 1 plus 2y. Then you substitute for the value of s. Then you now say s is equal to 1 plus 2 into bracket the value of y is 2.2. 2.2. Then by the time you open the bracket, then this will give you 1 plus 4.4, and the addition of these two will give you 5.4, which means that the value of s and y in this equation now would be s is 5.4, y is 2.2. And that is what we call simultaneous equation using substitution method. Let us consider another example. That is example 2. We are given these two equations. Let's call the first one equation 1. Let's call the second one equation 2. And don't forget, substitution is to make one of the unknown subject of the formula. From equation 1, you can use any from equation 1. Let us make s the subject of the formula. Then s is equal to 3 plus y. Then you plug in this in equation 2. Not the same equation, you use it in another equation. Put s is equal to 3 plus y in the second equation, and that will be 2 into bracket 3 plus y, then plus 3y is equal to 16. From there, you open the bracket, 2 times 3, 6, plus 2 times y, 2y, plus 3y is equal to 16. From there, you collect like times. 2y plus 3y will give you 5y. Then you carry 6 to the other side, and that will be 16 minus 6. 16 minus 6 will give us 10, and from there you have 5y is equals to 10. And in order to get the value of y, you divide both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 5. Then y is equals to 10 divided by 5. Y is equals to 10 divided by 5, and 10 divided by 5 will give us 2. And recall that we've already made s subject of the formula, and we said that s is equals to 3 plus y. Then you substitute for the value of y, then s will be 3 plus y, and that will be 3 plus 2, and that would be 5. The values of s and y now would be 5 and 2, 5 and 2, and this is the solution to the problem. And this is how to solve simultaneous linear equation using elimination and substitution method. See you another time next class.